Hi, I'm the Brick Pie, and today we're gonna go out to dine in the Timbered restaurant. So grab a drink if you're liking, take a seat by the fire and enjoy. This is another Bluebrixx special set the Timbered restaurant. Set ID is 103754. As per usual, start with the hard facts. We're at 3,019 pieces, €100 list price. Now I need my cheat sheet. The entire set weighs 2,398 gram, which makes for 3.3 cent per piece and 4.17 cent per gram. With that out of the way, let's go to the box as per usual, and it is a Bluebrixx special. You know the drill. We've got the sticker, the logo, and that's it. Before we get into that, a word ahead. We have two visitors on our ranks today. We've got Cat 1 and Cat 2. I hope they behave. But we're not here for cats, we're here for the Timbered restaurant. We've got the typical spare pieces, nothing too special. Hello cat, please move over. You're not part of the deal. Yes, thank you. Nothing too fancy, typical spare pieces, but also some larger pieces, a couple of bricks, some flower elements. And now for the real deal. In general, I like the building, but I do have one or two points to criticize about that. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's start with a standard 360-degree room tour. If the roof looks a bit weird, it's mostly dust. So apologies for that. And now me running the finger over that does not really make it look any better. But yeah, that is not like bad color quality or anything like that. That is just particular, there's just dust on those tiles. A few words about this set. First of all, building that was quite interesting. The most annoying part was the ground floor, but it's also been the most interesting part with building techniques and all of that, because there are some interesting parts. What I like the most is the roof. I really like the roof construction, and we'll look into that in a moment. Let's just straight up look into that right now, because the entire thing is modular. The roof looks like this from down below. From up here it looks like that. The flower elements, yes. When we've got these windows here, let's move that aside for a second. This is the first thing I don't like, because whoever thought about these windows never designed them to be opened at any point, because you can't open them. Because they open to the outside, and it is meant to be like that, and you can't because the flowers are in the way. Not a big fan of that. So if you design windows, design them in a way they can be opened, in a way they can't be opened. That is the one point. And if you think, yeah, well, on here you could have just rotated them so they open to the inside, I could have done that, but On other floors that won't really do the trick there, so it would only be a solution for the attic, nothing else. Let's get to the next floor, and for that I have to take a few things off because we do have a buffet on top of that. And there are plates where the pieces are literally just lying there. So I have to take these out first before I can flip that. And I'm still sure things will fly. So let's see. That is the top floor. I really like that. It really looks like a large festival room or anything like that, or it's like for a feast, a celebration, some, don't know, a birthday party, whatever it is. It's decorated quite nicely. We've got the balcony that is nice, the table decorations, we've got these, whatever they are, coat of arms or whatever they're supposed to mean, that look nice. The windows in here, and that is what I meant, you can't open them to the inside because of these designed curtains, because that is in front of that, and on the outside you do have the flower elements again. So on this floor it wouldn't really matter which way you rotate the windows, you cannot open them, and that is the one issue. The other buffet elements, the plates go on there on the white table. That looks really nice, and in general you can see this thing is very sturdy. I can just hold that over here and nothing moves. I'm not breaking off any pieces, which is really nice. I think the most fragile things are probably these tiles, but even they do have a nice clamping force, so everything's fine here. Same for the door. Door does stay right in place where it's supposed to be, and it also does not take too much force to open or close, so that's nice, like that. And now for the ground floor. Broken off that. Not sure if, oh yeah, there are some pieces will fly off in a moment, because there are knives in there and other things, so yeah. And that, yes. I'll just take that off. There is like, I don't know what it's supposed to be, like just a bin or anything like that on the outside. That is another piece I constantly ruin. What we see here is the typical Bluebrixx special Easter egg with bottles, more than you can carry. I still believe, like, I don't know, 10 years ago they ordered like a 2 million pack of these bottles, and from now on they're just in their storage, and they just have to dump them in every set that they design, so they get rid of that stock, because it's just absurd how many bottles you have in every set, or most of the sets. Door, same here, nice force, nice strength. It does stay in whatever position that you put it in. We have the bench on the outside, and then the interior. We have one small table down there. We have the cashier, that looks nice, or maybe it's supposed to be a bar, because there is this table with a bottle rack behind. We have the staircase that is built very sturdily. There is no open room below that. That is entirely brick built, which I like. And the kitchen. That thing is decorated to infinity. I'll try to show that from most angles, and I'm still gonna miss some details because that is stuffed with decoration. Some pieces, like the knives and stuff like that, are just lying in there like these, which is fine for a display set, which this obviously is. This is not really meant to be played with. So this is meant to be put in your brick built city where it just looks nice. And another point there is these doors, they look nice, but they're a pain to move because first of all, this way, or this direction, you can only move them so far, so no minifig would really fit through that. In the other direction, they do move a bit further. Something's in the way there. Yeah, but you can't really open them completely either. At least not the one, because there is this one thing in the way. Maybe if I move that a bit, yeah, now I could move them all the way. Nonetheless, they tend to break, or the fish element above the door breaks. Yeah. Nonetheless, really nice set. The ground floor is also the one with not the sturdiest walls. It happened multiple times now, like if I pull just the slightest bit here, these walls will move off. And that was not much force that I put on there for that to come off. I think you could build that more durable. But again, it is a display set that is not meant to be played with. That's not meant to be moved around all the time. And for that, it does its job. So, after all, a nice set. As I said, I like this. This is my favorite. You could say it's a bit annoying to build. I mean, these tables are really simply built, and you build like, I don't know, 20 or so of these chairs. But it's nothing that is too annoying, and if you don't know, put like a Netflix series or something like that on your other screen, because on one screen you do have the PDF instruction, because it's a Bluebrixx special set, so no printed instruction. Forgot to mention that, but you know the drill. But yeah, put like a series or TV show or anything like that on a second screen, and you just click them all together. So that is nice, and you do have that for a couple of things. Some things are a bit repetitive, but never so much that it really gets too dull. You're always making good progress, it's always fun, there's always nice building techniques in there. So after all, it is a very solid set. Buildings have always been one of the strengths of Bluebrixx, and this one shows it again. I don't know if that is one of the older designs or one of the most recent ones. I did not look that up, I have to admit. But in the end, it is a solid set with a solid price. What was it, a bit over 3,000 pieces for 100 euros, so a bit more than 3 cents per piece. And you do have larger pieces as well as some smaller ornaments and stuff like that. So the price tag is nice. So if you're looking for a restaurant style building, this is totally something where you can find what you're looking for. And I believe that is about everything I've got to say about this set. which leaves me to say bye on the bread pie.